Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and work on some other problems, and this says to draw a rhombus and a rectangle below. So I know, here's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna just draw a line. And I'm gonna draw my rhombus, because remember my rhombus has to have all the sides need to be equal. They all need to be equal. Hard sometimes to make sure that my lines are perfectly straight, and I think that's kind of part of the problem with this, is trying to make these lines perfectly straight. If you don't have a good eye to check to make sure that they are completely straight. There we go. Okay, so here's my rhombus, and then it says a rectangle. So I know a rectangle has to have right angles. And okay, try to make it the best that I can. It's not going to be completely perfect. Okay. So now what it says that it wants me to do, it says to draw diagonals and measure their lengths. So I'm going to draw a diagonal from here to here and a diagonal from this corner to that corner. Okay, and it says to measure the lengths. So this one would be about 1.5. So I'm going to do 1 1/2. And then this diagonal, if I did this right, should also be about 1 1/2, and it is about 1 1/2. Okay, same thing here. I've got my diagonal here. Whew. Not completely perfect. I probably should have drawn this in with my ruler so I can really get it. That this diagonal is just, I would say, about 2, so 2 inches. And then this one should be, if you guys kind of follow those rules, of 2 inches as well. And I'm going to come back here and I'm going to label this as an inch, and then this is an inch. Okay. Then it says measure the length of each segment of the diagonal from the vertex to the intersection point of the diagonals. And it says using a marker or crayon, color the segments that have the same length using a different color for each length. So the thing is, guys, right here, this is all one length, no matter what. These are all the same length, okay? When I come over here, these are also all of the same length, okay? So it says list all the properties that are shared by the rhombuses that you worked with today. So rhombuses, we're going to write that they have 4 equal straight sides, okay? The opposite sides are parallel. Okay, their angles add up to 180. degrees. And then the last one is that their diagonals are perpendicular. So they are perpendicular. That means they cross. Okay, the next one, let's take a look, and it says the properties that are by the rectangles. Okay, so our rectangle, it has 4 sides. Okay, opposite sides are parallel. Okay. Oh, and equal in length, because they both have to be equal in length. Okay, it has 4 right angles, and their diagonals are equal and bisect each other. So then here is some